I shall go. What? Because I just gotta move more. Okay. Well, I guess this is gonna be take 5, test number whatever. It's been a real pain in my ass trying to get all this set up. I tried using a Sony action camera, but the one I had bought didn't have a microphone jack to go into it, which was totally my fault. I bought the thing when I did this road trip, and I was just gonna record the sights I saw. I never actually planned on motovlogging back then. This is back last March. I tried using one of those handheld recorders, and that wasn't just cutting right there. That was becoming way too much of a pain in the butt. I mean, I probably could have figured something out, but I was like, you know what, the hell with it. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a new action camera, and that will give me 2. I say 2 cameras to use. But I decided after watching all these motovloggers, and especially this one guy named Tim Kreitz, and seeing him record the different places that he goes to, kind of like kicked me. I was like, you know what? That seems like a good idea. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try my hand at that. I'm actually fixing to start driving right now through a place called Cameron Park. It's like my favorite riding spot out of all of Waco. It's not very long. It has a lot of twisties, but it's really not all that long. Oh, come on. Ah, piss. Well, time for a detour. Here in Cameron Park, there is a lot of cops and park ranger kind of people who will pull you over and give you a ticket for going a little bit too fast. Lover's Leap, Cameron Park. Got the Brazos River running all right down here, and a guy in a boat. And believe it or not, up until about 10 years ago, 10, 15, something, I think it was like 10 years ago, this wasn't here. This metal gate right here, this railing, there was no railing. You just had the cliffside right there, and you just made sure you didn't die. Yeah, I remember when I was little, there was no baseball field, none of that. It was just, other than that little city portion over there and like the water towers, just woods. You should see this you should see this during the summer when all these trees is green. Oh man, then it's really pretty. Just green as far as the eye can see. Alright, okay. And there she is, my 2006 Harley Davidson Night Rod. Ooh, I love it. Oh man, this thing is really nice. The only problem is, I'm missing this fender. Yeah, I went to that motorcycle meet. Yeah, I went to that motorcycle meetup over there in Austin for Motonosity, during Halloween. And we had that torrential rains, flooded the highway, and I decided to try to take a back road, and that didn't work out too well. Tires went into the dirt and must have hit the mud underneath, and I just started drifting to the side right into a ditch. Nothing bad happened other than the fact that I made a little scratch right here and I got a small dent. But the next day, when I was riding back over there the very next day, something kept on hitting me on the bottom of my foot, and it was that little piece was hanging off. So I pulled it out, put it in my backpack, thought I could try to save it or something like that. But once had it in my backpack the whole meetup, and had it on me when I got back home, and when I went to Best Buy to go get something, bam, disappeared. I left Best Buy, had it in my backpack, and just from Best Buy to my house, which is like a mile and a half, it disappeared, vanished. Ooh. Yeah, so oh well. And I refuse to pay $200 to replace that. That's how much it cost. I went to Harley Davidson and I asked them how much it would cost to replace this little bitty piece right here. You know what they told me? Oh, you have to get a custom one. It has to be that color and stuff like that. $200. And I'm like, damn that. I actually said that. I was like, damn that. Yeah, I was thinking about Kevin Park. You got trails everywhere. I think right back there in that little white picket fence place is where they have like a dirt trails for dirt bikes. Not 100% sure, but like, see, you got little trails like this, and they run everywhere. And there's nobody behind me, so I'm actually kind of doing stuff like that, not paying attention to the road. As long as nobody's coming towards me, I'm good. And I actually believe him now. When people used to say, you know what the HD stands for in Harley Davidson? It means high dollar. And I'm like, I believe it. You know, it's like I messed up the cover for this right. I actually messed up this light. The housing on this thing, it kind of shakes a little bit, which makes it a pain in the ass to ride at night, which I don't right now. But that thing right there keeps on shaking a lot, and they said it'll cost me $220 just for that little piece of that little housing. I'm like, nope. You know, I will fix it myself. I will jerry rig this thing. I will ghetto this bike out. Because this is not an expensive Harley Davidson. I mean, I got this thing for like $8,000. Yeah, eventually, whenever I get around to it, I am going to be making a video of my road trip that I took to the Grand Canyon, San Diego, and back here to Waco. You know, it was a little 2-week, 4,000 mile road trip. Man, I actually do wish I had gotten that. I got some video footage of when I went to the Grand Canyon. Or I went down the Grand Canyon. That'll be an interesting story whenever I get around to talking about it. I almost died on that cliffside. Twice. I almost died twice at the Grand Canyon. Yeah, I have a couple of... I'm actually really interested in making music videos also. The only problem I have is the copyright issues and stuff like that, but I'll be at work and I'll be listening to a song, and then this whole idea for it to go shoot a video will come to my head. Usually always based around motorcycles. That's what it is. In some form of way, you know, I just come up with this little video in my head that I want to shoot, but then I don't know how to go. I actually don't know anything about how the copyright would go, and I don't want to get into all that BS. Like, I got a parody video I want to make. I actually started making it just for the heck of it, to start learning how to edit my videos. You know, I made this parody video using video clips from all kinds of motovloggers that I watch. I'm using a parody song, and I'm taking like 2-3-second clips from other motovlogger videos and making a parody of them, and just taking what's happening out of context. Just, you know, nothing bad. I was just, okay, it is bad, but I was just doing it for fun, you know, grins. I was doing it for the lols. But I don't know what the whole copyright infringement issue is on that one. Fair use and all that BS. It just seemed like something I should just stay away from altogether. But it's hard because I hear a song and I want to make a video based around that song. Oh man, it ain't too windy today. It's actually a really nice day today. Look at that. I bet you it's like 70 degrees right now. I'm wearing my full jacket, you know, well, it's not a full jacket. It's not full leather. I'm wearing an Icon base hawk. Close enough. It has leather where it counts. Oh man, but I did see a really, really nice motorcycle jacket. It's somebody's already made a Deadpool motorcycle jacket. I just found it on the internets. I think the majority of my vlogs are going to be here in Waco. Turn around and get on this really big bridge that was built and show you pretty much what Waco has. From this vantage point, you can actually see all of Waco. Okay, let's just see what this is. Got the Alico building way over there. That's where I was when I said I was downtown. You saw it was right underneath the bridge. So pretty much you got downtown right there. That is the old football stadium for Baylor. The VA hospital. I think that's another hospital. Those buildings in the distance right there, along with this hospital and another hospital way down there. And Richmond Mall is about where that water tower is on the left. And the shopping center. So that's Waco. That is all of Waco. Once you get past that, it's just nothing but housing districts and stuff like that, like smaller towns.